why I feel like I'm in need of a health kick. Baby steps is the key. Eating more plant-based. A big announcement, everyone. I like measurable goals. Good morning everyone, and welcome back to another vlog on my channel. So as you guys would have just seen, I just finished up my morning routine. I've actually just gotten back from a yoga retreat, so I'm really trying to prioritize meditation and yoga in the morning, because doing it for 2 days really, I felt the benefits of it. So I'm definitely incorporating more yoga and meditation in my morning routine. I also just did my journaling. As always, I just did one journal prompt for the day and also wrote out my to-do list and prioritized everything. Basically what I do pretty much every single morning. But yeah, a big thing that I want to incorporate more of is meditation, just 10 minutes or so every day. I feel like people that want to get into meditation don't go from not meditating to wanting to meditate an hour a day, because it's not going to happen. So baby steps is the key. But anyway, I'm in my kitchen now, just about to make myself some breakfast. I'm having an acai bowl. These have been my favorite things to make in the morning, just any smoothie bowl really. I've changed my morning ritual from smoothies to smoothie bowls, I think, because big announcement everyone, I got a Vitamix. I have not announced this on the vlog yet. I feel like it's not exciting to anyone else but me, but guys, I've had the NutriBullet for the longest of time, and you don't understand how excited I am to have this in my life. So the Vitamix is amazing. It is so good. It blends up everything. So I think now that I have a Vitamix and I'm actually able to make smoothie bowls and blend up ice and frozen fruit, it's very exciting. So I'm smoothie bowls every single morning. So I'm very excited about this little device. I feel like you guys don't care, but trust me, you guys should get one of these, because it is so good, and you'll understand my excitement once you have one in your life.
I'm watching a documentary
About what?
boxing.
Cool. Okay everyone, so I really just wanted to sit down, set up my camera and have a little chat to you guys about today's video. So as you would have seen by the title, I am starting a health kick, and I really just wanted to update you guys and fill you in on a few health issues that I've been having recently, and just why I feel like I'm in need of a health kick and what my health kick is all about. So recently I've been dealing with low energy, and when I say low energy, I mean very, very low energy, and that is due to having low iron. I feel like I've been iron deficient for quite a while now. It's just that recently it's really hit hard, and I've really noticed the negative effects of having low iron. I am currently supplementing, so I'm taking iron tablets every single morning. I feel like it has helped a little bit. I've only been taking them, I think, for 2 weeks now. I have noticed a little bit of a difference, but I'm still not feeling 110% myself again. Ideally, out of this health kick, I would love to be able to not supplement and be able to get all the nutrients and everything like that just from my food. So that's a big goal within this little challenge, I guess you can say. Me and Cooper are doing this together, and we've kind of set ourselves a 6-week challenge where we're going to be, just in that 6 weeks really prioritizing and mindfully working on our health. He's been having a few health issues as well, and he hasn't been able to train, so he's been really missing that. So we're trying to work together, and we set ourselves a few goals that we would like to kick off and conquer within this 6 weeks, just little ones that we feel like will really make us feel better and a lot more like ourselves. So I've put together like a new why and a new focus that I can remind myself throughout my health kick. Obviously with health and fitness and everything like that, for me it's a very long-term thing. Like, it's not something I do for 6 weeks and after that 6 weeks I go back to my old ways. But I think there's something fun about like challenging yourself and setting new goals to like achieve within a certain time frame. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I feel like it's super important when maybe you're having a few health issues or just feeling unmotivated, uninspired, maybe out of routine, to reset your goals, set up a challenge for yourself and just find your why again. I feel like I lost track on my why, and that's also why I've been falling a little bit out of routine and not been feeling like myself really. So yeah, I've kind of found my why again that I can remind myself daily, which gets me really inspired and just feels super good. So I'm just going to talk through how I planned out my little health kick and my challenge with you guys. So in case you are interested in starting your own health kick or 6-week challenge, 8-week challenge, whatever you want to do, you guys can take whatever you guys want from this video. But yeah, so I firstly just started out with my why, and I wrote, I want to feel fit and gain muscle and also fuel my body through food, focusing on getting enough energy, macros, micronutrients for my body. So a big goal of mine, like I said earlier, was to fuel my body through the food that I'm eating, be able to get enough energy, and just really focusing on color and everything on my plate. I want to look at my plate and be like, damn, that's nutritious. So like I said, I have been eating healthy but haven't been really focusing on getting the right nutrients for my body. And then obviously I want to feel fit and gain muscle. A big goal of mine is to get more endurance and a little bit more fit in terms of like stamina, and also gain muscle. I have been weight training recently, like for quite a while now, but I feel like right now I'm currently at a plateau where I'm not really gaining any muscle. I'm just sticking to the same weight, which is fine, but I would ideally like to gain some muscle, and I think eating enough nutrients will help with that. I think that's why I have been a little bit flat at the moment in terms of muscle gain. I'm going to read out a few of my goals that I have written down that are super important to me and that I really want to focus on throughout the 6 weeks, as well as long-term goals. So the first one is eating more plant-based. So I want to say at the moment I'm eating like 90% plant-based, but I'm not really focusing on getting enough like vegetables and eating from the ground up. So I've been, yeah, eating like vegan food, but it's more packaged and processed rather than getting enough plants. So that's what I'm trying to focus on at the moment, as well as long term. Another goal is to drink more water. I want to aim for 2 liters. If I can get to 3 liters, that's amazing, but for now I'm just going to stick with 2 liters, see how that goes, and eventually work my way up to 3 liters a day of water. We all know the benefits of water, so don't need to get into that. I also have written down get into good sleeping habits. So at the moment I'm still getting 8 hours of sleep, but I'm not in a good sleeping habit. You guys know that I love my morning routine, and basically what's been happening is that I go to sleep late and sleep in, which I hate it so much. It ruins my morning routine and just sets up my day slow, so like gluggy and like so I'm trying to, one, focus on getting 8 hours of sleep, but more importantly going to sleep earlier and waking up earlier. So those 3 things are the 3 things that are most important to me within this health kick, just because I'm really working on getting energy and feeling my best. That's kind of my big why. So those are the 3 things that I'm really going to focus on and prioritize within this entire challenge, and also long term. But a few of my other goals to do with like health and fitness is obviously to gain muscle. For me, I like measurable goals. I like to measure them, and I find that gives me the most like satisfaction. It depends on the goal, but for this kind of stuff, I like to measure them. So with like my fitness level, what me and Cooper and I are doing, we're doing the beep test in week 1 and also on the last week to test our fitness and see how good we can do. I feel like it's a fun way to challenge us and get a little bit competitive, and we can see who beats who and who gets the best results at the end. So we have the beep test in week 1 and week 6 to see how much our endurance improves. And also with gaining muscle, what I'm planning to do is in the first week I'm going to write down how much I'm like deadlifting and maybe like overhead lifting. I don't know, what do you reckon is the best to track like my upper body strength? So that's how I'll be tracking like my muscle gain. You can set a goal of how much you want to lift, but I'm not really like too fussed on how much I want to lift. Like there's not a certain number like of weight I want to do. It's just kind of like I want to gain muscle and see what my body can do in 6 weeks and how much I can improve. So I will be measuring that by tracking how much I'm lifting in week 1 and then week 6. The last things I planned for this challenge is I wrote out a training schedule of how I would like to train each week, how many sessions I like to do, and all that kind of stuff. So I wrote down 2 lower body sessions, 1 upper body session, 2 HIIT sessions, and a couple of rest days. I will put 2 rest days, which might be an active rest day or it might be a really rest day where I do nothing. Just kind of depends on how I feel. Obviously that's kind of like a guide. If I wake up on a Monday and don't feel like doing HIIT, I can change it up and do lower body, but I would like to get all of those sessions in to reach my goals per week. Lastly, I just wrote myself out a meal guide. So the difference between a meal guide and a meal plan, you can write out a meal plan if you would like to, but for me meal plans are too like set in stone. Like it's very much like week 1 Monday for breakfast you're having this, this and this, and that just really takes out my intuitive eating approach to eating, which I'm not really a fan of. So what I'm planning to do is write like week 1 breakfast, lunch and dinner, and maybe on a Sunday I'll plan out some different recipes and meals that I can make throughout the week. My meal guide, I just changed, excuse me, get back. I wrote out a few like meal guide goals of what I want to include throughout the week in my meals. So being mindful of getting enough protein, carbs, fats and iron. Obviously we need the iron for the gal with no energy and iron deficiency. I also put eating more greens, whether that's putting some greens powder into my smoothie in the morning or just really cutting up greens and putting in like a stir fry or something like that. I want to prioritize getting more greens into my body. The only thing I really eat at the moment is like spinach, broccoli, that's about it. And then lastly I put mainly fruit and veg. So obviously like I said, I want to eat from the ground, so that's mainly fruit and veg. I also think Cooper and I are going to take before and after pics. We should probably do that today, shouldn't we? Hello? We should probably take our pictures today, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah.
Sorry if this camera angle has changed. I have no idea if it has or hasn't, but I just had to clear up some space, so I had to move the camera. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, even if your goal isn't to... You look pretty good in the background there, babe.
So do you in the back.
Oh.
You look really good in the back.
Even if your goal isn't to physically change the way you look, for me, clearly that's not what I want out of this challenge. I just want to mentally and physically feel good and have enough energy to make it through a day and just feel like myself again. That is definitely basically the end result that I am looking for, but it's still important to track your progress and see how far you've come. I really wish I did this at the beginning of my health journey, like my health and fitness journey, just so I could look back now and be like, damn, like I really have changed. But I didn't obviously take before pics. I probably have pictures, but I didn't take like a before pic. You know, whatever, irrelevant. One key thing that I want to stress to you guys right now when you're taking your before pics is to not fixate on the idea of your after pics. So I feel like a lot of people when starting 6-week or 8-week challenges, they have a visual of how they want their body to look. They compare themselves to another before and after pic and they get disheartened and sad when they don't get the results they want. The truth is everyone's body changes at different rates and does different things. So it's hard to compare your body and your results to someone else's. So just keep that in mind. Don't fixate on the idea too much of how you want your body to look afterwards. It's important to, you know, set goals and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, don't focus too much on how you want your body to look and have someone else's body in mind when taking your before pics. So yeah, just a friendly reminder to be positive and don't fixate on the idea, because that can definitely lead to a negative relationship in the future with food and exercise. Alrighty guys, I feel like we've been talking and rambling on enough, but if you guys want to keep updated on my health kick and kind of see this 6-week challenge unfold, definitely click that subscribe button and turn the post notifications on, because I'll be definitely updating you guys on here and showing you guys everything from start to finish, as well as my Instagram if you guys want to see a little bit more of this challenge and health kick. Definitely keep updated on my stories and my posts and stuff like that. If you guys are interested in this health series, definitely let me know what videos you would like to see in particular. I'm planning to share what I eat, my training, a week of workouts maybe, but if you guys have anything else you would like to see from me, let me know in the comments down below or just a simple DM on Instagram. But I love you all so much. Thank you for watching and listening to me ramble about my health kick. But remember, as always, today is your day and you guys can make anything happen. I love you all and I hope to see you in my next video.